the looming threat of war between India and Pakistan being more and more imminent, we can't help but look at China's standing as the conflict unfolds. As we all know, India and China shares a complex relationship based on historical disputes, strategic rivalry, and geopolitical competition. First, let's take a look at their border disputes. Aksai Chin, situated eastern Kashmir, has been the cause of border disputes and clashes between the two countries. The Aksai Chin is controlled by China, but India lays claim to it as being a part of Ladakh. Likewise, one of the states being administered in India. Arunachal Pradesh is being claimed by China as a part of South Tibet. These disputes led to the 1962 Sino-Indian War, which China won. Borders remain undefined in many areas, called the line of actual control, or LAC, leading to periodic skirmishes. Military clashes classified Doklam Standoff, 2017, a face-off in the Bhutan-China-India tri-junction. India opposed China, building a road near a strategically sensitive area. Galwan Valley Clash, 2020, the deadliest encounter in decades, resulting in deaths on both sides. These incidents sharply escalated tensions and reduced trust between the two countries. India and China maintained a geopolitical rivalry where both countries clearly display the desire to be dominant powers in Asia. With this in mind, India is left with no choice but to be wary of China's growing presence in the Indian Ocean, via ports in Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Myanmar, often called the String of Pearls. China's Belt and Road Initiative BRI, especially the CPEC, which runs through territory India claims Gilgit-Baltistan. Even in trade and economy, there is a major imbalance and concerns between the two countries. China is one of India's largest trading partners, but there's a massive trade imbalance in China's favor. India has restricted Chinese apps and investment in recent years, especially after the Galwan Clash. On March 10, 1959, Tibetans began an uprising against the repressive rule of the People's Republic of China. Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama, was forced to flee to India due to fear for his safety as the Chinese Communist Party's People's Liberation Army prepared to commence an assault on his residence. This uprising failed due to overwhelming military, political, and logistical disadvantages that Tibetans faced against the People's Republic of China, and in March 17, 1959, the Dalai Lama, along with thousands of other Tibetans, fled to India following a popular uprising against Chinese rule, which angers China and is seen as support for Tibetan autonomy. With all these complexities between India and China, China, on the other hand, has maintained a solid friendship with Pakistan. The relationship between China and Pakistan is very close and often described by both sides as all-weather, iron brothers, or a strategic partnership. It's one of the most enduring and strategically important alliances in Asia. With the two being in constant competition with India, does not help the case of India at all. India's greatest ally, Russia, will not hesitate to come to India's aid. Its standing would be rather onerous, as Russia has maintained a solid friendship with China as well. Russia will likely play the peacemaker, or at least attempt to, if all hell break loose between India and China, rather than being an active participant in the war. So, if India does go to war against the combined forces of Pakistan and China, will other countries intervene? Or will India be left to fight two front wars against China and Pakistan? Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos just like this.